Dude, and you know what was the worst part? And this is back when I was on commercial radio.
There he is. Hang on. Hail and Kill Call, you're on the air.
I'm serious, man. I just shot that email out of the blue tonight.
That's funny. We were just talking about you.
No, it's weird. I was sitting there and I was thinking about you and Chris, and I flipped you guys on the headphones here, and you guys are talking about the Anthrax book or whatever, and then you mentioned about the docking show and all that, so,
Yeah, we were thinking about you, man. So good vibes must be coming your way.
No kidding.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Chris always enjoys your visits on the show. Not that I don't, but he particularly takes a lot of joy in the fact that he goofs on you a little bit.
That's fine. That's fine, man.
So what's going on, man? What's happening?
Chris,
What's happening?
Greg, you could tell him Chris is a dick.
No, I'd never say that to him. You know that.
Of course you never say that to me, Neeley. What are you thinking?
Oh, man. No, man, I'm just up listening to some music and listening to you guys tonight. And, of course, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm killing time tonight. But I had you guys, I'm serious, I had you guys on my mind a few minutes ago. And I said, well, I'm just going to shoot them a message that I'm tuning in here. You're sounding great and all that. And then I heard the bit about the Anthrax and all the other good stuff.
Since you're on here, Greg, and you're a music fan and aficionado, what's your thoughts on the whole Anthrax thing with Scott Ian in his book and talking about history from 30 plus years ago with Neil Turbin?
Well, I mean, I agree with Chris. I'm a John Bush fan. I mean, I love that early Anthrax stuff, but I think it was weird. I was listening to My Safe Home yesterday, and I forget the name of the album that it was on.
We've come for you home.
Yeah.
We've come for you all. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just, those guys, I mean, they're great. I think they're one of the great bands, great American metal bands, or whatever category you want to put them in. Neil Turbin, I mean, I can kind of take it or leave it, but I like Belladonna, but I'm a John Bush fan.
See, I'm in your camp there, Greg.
Mm-hmm. So, but they're a great band, and the covers album, I think I did It's Late Here not too long ago on my show from God, I can't remember what year it was they put that out, but I've always been an Anthrax fan.
It was like 2005.
Yeah. So, but I'm a huge John Bush fan. I think he's one of the most underappreciated singers of the genre.
So, Greg, did you hear the story we just did about that award ceremony?
Yeah. I don't think Don will show up.
They don't even have they don't even have a venue for this thing.
Wow. So you mentioned something about the Palms Casino. I mean, and that kind of the Britney Spears kind of hall for right now, and she's doing her show out there. Is that kind of like the Pearl? I mean, I've seen a show in there once before, and I know you talked about seeing Don there, and actually I think you sent me the audio.
Yeah, from the Palaba Lounge.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, there was some kind of weird awards that you guys were mentioning there. I just, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull that off or not. I mean, that was just, it's kind of odd.
I cannot imagine how big of a train wreck this show would be.
Yeah. But isn't Susie still, though, Chris, kind of like she's involved with KOMP out there, the big rock station out of Vegas? Was she involved with them for years?
Yeah, KOMP. I think Kevin Dubrow was on that as well.
Yeah, he was. I
guess it doesn't pay to be there. Jesus.
No. But I don't know. Best of luck to him.
You're so positive, Greg, all the time. Just always positive. Just, hey.
Greg, tell us one band that absolutely sucks. Come on.
One band that absolutely sucks.
Absolutely miserable. They should be thrown off the planet for being so bad.
Keel.
Are you kidding me?
Really?
I'm serious. Yeah.
Wow.
And I know Ryan Keel's probably a friend, but I don't know. That was I don't know, that was kind of the only band I really didn't, that and Killer Dwarfs. I mean, that would be my kind of two.
I think you should join your friend Michael over there at Maximum Threshold.
Oh, God.
Get Ron on the phone.
But no.
We gotta hammer this out.
No, but Ron was a great singer. I shouldn't say that. I mean, those two bands I just didn't care for at all. At all.
I like that Keel's worse than, like, Kick Tracy.
Well, yeah. Oh, God, I forgot about those guys.
Well, Greg, how's the rock show going? How's that going for you?
Man, we're doing good. Thanksgiving weekend, we celebrate 10 years.
10 years. Look at you.
Mm-hmm. My concert series just celebrated 7 years. I have a big month coming up here in November. I've got Richie Kotzen in.
Wow, look at you. That's a big Chris favorite.
I love Kotzen.
Yeah. And I've had Jakey Lee in this year. Kip Winger was supposed to do an acoustic show for us next week, but we've had to push that back into April. I've got Damon Johnson of Alice Cooper, Brother Kane Thin Lizzy coming on the 22nd to kind of release his new trio. And then the last time he was here with us was like 3 years ago, which was Brother Kane. And Chuck Garrick from Alice Cooper played with him that night there. So we're trying, man. It's, it's their 7th year, and we've been lucky with artists we've had. You guys mentioned Don's show, and of course, I don't know if Don told you that was a record snowfall for that night he played. Show was sold out, and sound check to stage time, like 12.5, 13 inches of snow. It was unreal. People were stranded on the other side of the mountains. The highways were shut down. And what was weird, it was sold out, and the people that were already there, it came in early that morning. But it was the perfect storm for everything just to go wrong as far as weather-wise. But he got up and performed 90 minutes of great music, man. He's been good to us just like he's been good to you guys over the years. Of course, this Monday I had Mark Ford of the Black Crowes in with his new band, so we've been lucky here lately.
Wow, look at you. Well, Greg, without getting into too much personal detail, how do you fund these shows? I mean, how do you fund these shows to get these guys to come in? Because I'm assuming you have to pay a guarantee to them of some kind. So how do you go about funding these shows? You're 7 years deep. Obviously, you've had probably some winners and some losers, et cetera. But have you made any profits on these at all?
We're still in the black per se, but it's the thing about us, Neeley. It's all independently funded through me. I sell the tickets. I promote the show. Through the website, basically door to door, if you want to call it. We've been lucky. Like, take I guess Jakey Lee's show in March, for instance. We sold all of our printed tickets. I bet I hand delivered probably 60 tickets in the region, and the rest we done online. We had people as far as from Chicago, Cincinnati, Florida, Alabama. A little over a year ago, I had a band that was just on Letterman Thursday, Rival Sons. Yeah. We had 9 different states in attendance that night, and it's a tough business. I mean, obviously being in a small town like we are, but it's kind of a unique thing to get to see these type of bands in a small room. And we love music here, and we do the best we can. And it's kind of a tough economy these days, but people love music. And for us, a lot of the people in this region won't be able to travel 4 to 5 hours away to see a lot of these bands, and we feel that's a luxury for those fans to stay home and see them in a small room.
Sure. Wow. Well, Greg, being that you're in coal country and that your area of the country survives on the prosperity of the coal industry, what's your thoughts on the upcoming midterm elections? I mean, what are you hoping for?
Well, I just like to see a lot of folks get back to work, because Neeley, in the years, I've lost a lot of folks that come to my shows that basically can't afford it. And then I have a lot of folks too that have moved off from to Michigan, to Indiana, Ohio, Tennessee, even to find work. So it's scary. I'd like to see America get back on track, get some people working again.
Which means I'd like to see Obama out of the White House and, get back to good basics, right?
Well, I'm the type of guy, whoever makes the right decision and can get us going again.
Easy, Greg. Don't rattle the tree.
You're so goddamn diplomatic, Greg. I swear to God.
No, I just, like I said, man, I would love to see us get back where it was.
Sure.
And I just like to see the good folks working again, and obviously for my sake too, that means that they can come to more shows. And our little town here, we're very proud of it. And the radio station now is close to 30 years old. Like I said, I've been there 10 years since November, and we're lucky to still be going.
Sure. Well, Greg, I appreciate everything you do out there, and I know it's small town America, and that you guys really depend on the cottage industry out there, which is mostly coal. But yeah, go ahead and say, God damn it, if we could get this asshole out of the White House, get some real business folk in there, we could be prosperous again, right?
Well, like I said, whoever can make the right decision, I'll stand by. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God. Well, Greg, I'd like you to come on the show anytime you want, man.
Well, it's always an open door for you and Chris anytime you want to come on as well. I enjoy you guys, the humor, the knowledge, and you guys are honest, man. Hell, it's a great show, and I'm honored to call you guys friends. And like I said, I'm as good a supporter as you guys.
Right, Greg.
I promise you that.
All right, Greg, throw those plugs out there.
88.7 WMMT, WMMT.org, every Sunday night from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. We do everything from Dokken to the Beatles.
Nice.
So,
all right, I'm going to tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
Please do, man. Please do.
You running a chat room? Are you still running a chat room somewhere?
Well, we're just pretty much, Facebook. MySpace is done and gone, and Facebook's how the folks, stay in touch with us on the Rock Show with Greg page, and the Twitter. I mean, we're somewhat in use with that, but we're just we're a free-form rock and roll type show on Sunday night, and we enjoy it and love to get to play the music that we want to get to play, just like you guys.
Sure.
Feel free to use our chat room if you want to, Greg. Chatandkill.com.
I'm kind of scared to go in there, man. But no, man, I admire what you guys do. It's honest, and we need more folks like you guys.
Well, we're not Obama supporters, Greg. I'm sorry to tell you.
As long as you make the right decisions, Neeley. It's all
right.
There you go.
All right, Greg, I'm going to tune in tomorrow.
All right, guys.
All right, brother.
I appreciate getting a chance to talk to you, and like I said, man, keep doing what you're doing. I'm a big fan.
All right, Greg.
All right, brother.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, see you, man.
All right, hail and kill.
All right, bye-bye.
There goes Greg.
I love Greg.
That's weird that you brought him up and he just tuned in.
He's my favorite of all of these guys.
I like his diplomatic approach to everything.
If I'm ever having a bad show, I'm just going to call Greg.
Right.
He'll pump me right up.
Sure. He's funny, man.
Love him. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And his show's good. I know we're joking and we're busting Greg's balls and everything. The show is fun.
Yeah, it is. He plays a lot of throwback music.
And he plays pretty much whatever you request.
That's it, too.
And he has a fucking humongous catalog like we do.
Yeah, he does.
And unlike us, he actually plays songs.
Well, we're a talk show anymore.
Pretty much. The commercials are the songs.
Right. Well, speaking of a talk show, I'm going to run down the list of who was on the show tonight.
All right.
Well, we want to thank Mark Striegel of Talking Metal
Did you ever in your life think you'd say that?
No, I did not. But I thought that was cool, and I give him props having the balls to call in and being part of the show.
Yeah,
reaching out to you and making it happen. So, Mark,
and to be fair on that, we had a lot of conversation.
Yeah,
it's not like it was like one email. There was you read the emails.
Yeah, it went on. It went on a half a dozen emails on each side.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was worked out.
Sure,
so bravo to him.
And I assured him when he called in prior to going on the air, I said, dude, we're not going to sandbag you. It's going to be good. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't be nervous. It's good. And he's just like, no problem, man. It's time.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So Mark Striegel from Talking Metal.
Right.
Then our good friend, our crazy friend, Tommy Crash.
Tommy Crash is the man.
Filth Radio.
That's right.
Filth Radio Show over at Spreaker. Just go look it up. Filth Radio Show.
Yeah, Filth Radio Show, or you could look up Bob Leather.
Yeah. That guy's just silly.
I love him.
And then Gordon Gephardt of Kiss and Tell.
Yep.
And keyboard player and former Ace Frehley associate, et cetera, et cetera. Yep. I want to thank him for calling in, and I want to thank our good friend Nader the Priest for calling in. Go over to londontheband.com.
Right.
And they got a live record out there called just London Live. It's really a good record. I think you should go get it. And then, of course, our good friend Greg Napier from The Rock Show at WMMT.org.
Right. Sure.
And he plays his show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's a lot of guests.
That is a lot of guests.
We didn't even get to our actual band guest.
That's true. We did not do the Hammerfall tonight, but that is available tomorrow on the Spreaker.
Yeah, it'll be on the Spreaker tomorrow morning.
So anyway, that's a lot of guests tonight, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everybody in the chat room. It's you guys and gals were fun as well. So anyway, Chris is not going to be here next week. We may do a pre-record. I may be doing a solo show out. We'll decide later.
The only thing we will tell you, Exodus will be on that show, whatever.
Steve Zetro Souza.
Yeah, Zet will be checking in to talk about it. As far as I'm concerned, we do it. Unless you don't have time on Thursday, we could do.
Dude, I got all week.
We could do a pre-recorded because
I like. You know what? I don't mind the pre-records at all. It's our stupid fans. It's a pre-record.
Well, that's why I stopped doing them, because I got tired of hearing them bitch.
You know what? But last week, great pre-record. So you're either gonna deal with me solo live next week, or you're gonna enjoy a pre-record. One or the other.
And I'm good with either way.
Yeah, me too.
It's fine with me if they want to hear 12 songs an hour because you don't have anybody to talk to.
Sure,
it's all good.
I could get Bob Leather on the show. He could talk for both
of
us.
You're talking.
He could talk for both of us.
Now you're talking. Maybe that's the better option.
Right.
A 6-hour Bob Leather-thon.
Yeah.
That was good.
Too funny. Well, speaking of Bob Leather,
yeah,
he mentioned, which surprised me, that he thinks that first Dokken record was really good.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. But I'm going to close with a song from that.
All right. Well, that's good because I don't usually listen to the closing track.
Well, whatever. But anyway, I want to thank all those guys for calling in and be a part of the Classic Metal Show, as well as our fans. Next week, as I said, Chris isn't going to be here. Might be a pre-record, might be me doing solo.
Yeah.
Either way, you're going to get a show.
Either way, you'll be in the chat, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be in the chat. I'm not going anywhere.
So there you go. It's almost a real show.
Sure. But we're going to get...
We only took, what, one call tonight?
Yeah, one or couple. We took a couple Tim James calls.
Yeah. Okay, so 2.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so...
No John Rufo tonight, though.
How is that different than a pre-record?
No different.
That's the same thing.
Exactly.
So shut the fuck up, you stupid fans.
Right.
Jesus.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you with some Live to Rock and Rock to Live.
All right.
So we're going to get out of here. We'll bring you some kind of a show next Saturday. So anyway, this is Neeley along with my very good friend
Chris Hagan.
We're out of here.
Hi, kitties.